We're going back to standard double hero charge, and it's only because it's a little difficult to consistently keep executing the full damage equipment build with the giant arrow on the queen. But instead of using super barbarians, we're going to try out using rocket loons for a change this season. And yeah, the rest of the equipment is the exact same except for the spiky ball on the king, which I had used earlier so far. So that's about it, and that's it. Let's just get going into some live attacks. I'll talk you guys through what I'm really thinking about and how you can kind of approach different bases. So the damage build, it had a lot of like greedy fireballs, so to say, and this one I feel like it's more so about just getting whatever you can and just going on from there, right? So that being said, let's just try to think of what we can do on a base like this. So right off the bat, I can see like this area is good for flame flinger, like this area up top probably. uh, so maybe what I can do is I can probably try to angle it like this, and if I get a fireball on the multi archer tower, that should be good for me, right? So let me quickly get rid of those mortars up top. I'm not sure if I need to protect my warden. I'll just give him an invispell and then I can rage him up. Better to be safe than to be sorry. And yeah, let me get started over here. I can do this as well. Perfect. So that's one entire rage tower gone. Sadly, didn't get the ricochet tower, ricochet cannon, but that's fine. We can work with that. It's not the end of the world. Now, the only problem I have right now is that the clan castle is in actually a very, very, very good spot. So that is something to be slightly concerned about. But it's still, once again, not the end of the world. So yeah, looks like these guys are going strong. We're gonna let our warden just chill there for a while. I'm gonna start my king. I think, yeah, I'll start him out over here. Keep an eye on my warden. Okay, great, he got the ricochet cannon. And let me use the queen to funnel the king into that compartment, so all should be great over there. Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on our warden in the meantime to some extent. I think he's relatively safe. Should I pair up the rocket spear with the king now? That is the question, I guess. Because like look at the damage that he's just dished out over there, it's crazy. Either way, that's one entire rage tower completely dealt with, not our problem anymore. Yep, not a problem at all. Single Inferno Tower also not going to be an issue. And if for some reason this Flame Flinger is unable to get much more value, I can just use my Rocket Spear up top. That's really all I'm going for. So let me just freeze this monolith and keep it. No, I don't have to. Okay, great. Never mind. I don't have to do anything up over there. Let's just protect our queen instead now. Yeah, this is looking pretty solid. Let's just get the cleanup going. I can let the warden like just not do anything anymore. I really don't need much more from him. Yeah, just a cleanup. It's literally just a cleanup game at this point. You can see it. It is completely a done deal. There's not much left. Great. So this one is more like damage oriented. You can obviously see that happening. It's not as friendly in terms of being able to funnel your heroes exactly where you want. We have very, very few troops to ensure we can make our heroes go exactly where we want them to. So that is going to be slightly like a little bit of a problem. It's not too much. It is a bit of a problem, but not too much. And yeah, you get used to it. So both of them have their own uses. Like super barbarians have their own uses, rocket boons have their own uses. But I feel like if you want to use spiky ball, rocket launch can be better because you're just damaging the entire base with the help of that spiky ball. But with the help of the gauntlet, right, you can just have so much more being done by your king. And yeah, the super barbarians just enable him to like quickly get in there and get that done. So that's just how I feel about that. Either way, we have the next army ready as well. Let's just get that one going as well in the same um I don't know, recording clip, I guess. That's fine, yeah. Okay. Alright, nice spread out base. So what I'm looking at on this base is if I get a fireball on this air defense, I'll be able to get like this much out, I believe. And from there, I don't have to be too concerned with what my warden decides to do. So let's just hope he goes for the air defense next. That'll be great. Okay, yeah. Wonderful. I'll give like, should I give one balloon so that I can reduce the damage on him? That's one thing about multi-archer towers I don't understand too much. It's like so easy to reduce the damage on them. But that's fine. I'm just gonna give him a rage and just forget that he even exists. So let's just funnel him so that he starts going around like this way. I think that will work out better because then I can queen charge the town hall. That's like perfect value for the frozen arrow. The enemy heroes, it's all literally just perfect value. So yeah, not much to it. Let's just make that happen. I don't think Flame Flinger will be a good choice on this one, and no reason to wait for me before starting the queen charge. So I can just get this phase going as well. Not much to it. I'll protect my warden. I want somebody else to start taking the damage. Not my warden. That'll be a bit of a problem. Yeah, if the oh no, his healers are gonna die. That is so sad. Yeah. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. Let me do one thing. I'll try to pull him back out. I'm not completely expecting it to happen, but like if it does, fine, whatever. Well, it didn't happen, and once again, not the end of the world. All I have to do is just somehow push these guys into that compartment and we should be all fine. I'll try to get my queen to go inside the base as well from over here. I think that'll be good. Okay. And yeah, looks like there's a lot of damage on the back end. I'll take some advantage of the protection that is being offered by the siegeback troops, and that should allow me to hopefully use my rocket spear extremely late into the attack. Yeah, frozen arrow getting some amazing value. Last wall break. Okay, that's good. I can work with that. And let's just rage this up. And earthquake on the back end. I think it's like one rocket balloon for like every Tesla, more or less. Yeah, just a matter of cleanup. There we go. It's that simple. So sure, the warden didn't get the best value in terms of like him just walking independently, but that's because I got a little unlucky with how he pulled a CC while taking so much of eagle artillery fire. Either way, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. Yeah, just gotta find a nice fireball very early into the attack and just allow your warden and queen to like split out from there, and that's it. It's that simple. So we'll just keep the ball rolling. We'll just move on to the next one. Double invis style setup, and this is actually pretty common base. So let's just try to get started with what we're already used to, and yeah, that's about it. I think the layout is slightly different, but otherwise it's not too difficult. Okay, let me just get started. Looks like there could be a Tesla farm around here, but either way, not too much of a concern. Notice how I placed the invis spell just in case there could be some Teslas where the warden is. So yeah, just a little precaution that I am choosing to take. So there could have been Teslas very easily right in front of the wizard tower where I dropped my warden. That's the only reason why I decided to place the invis spell the way I did. Okay, that is actually a very bad CC. Okay, let me just rage out the warden up so he can hopefully get the monolith down in time. Great. Okay, that works out well. So I think the Side Hunter will also be perfectly timed then. Oh wow, I think like wow, one sneaky goblin, huh? That's all it took. Okay, fine. Either way, I don't have too much time that I can afford to waste right now. Warden looks like he's safe, so I think I can continue to ignore him for the time being, at least for the next 30 seconds or so, I would imagine. That's a fair estimate. So let's just fully focus on this queen charge and ensure that we can get her into the town hall itself. I think that'll be good. Yeah, maybe one more rocket load, I think. Yeah, plus the Yeti is also going over there. Okay. Yeah, this should be fine. Wall break is successful. I still have one more rage as well. One more Cocoon for the queen, just in case. And our last rage might as well keep her topped up. Now let's funnel my king to start going after the enemy queen. Hopefully, do I get it in time? Nope. Okay, I don't. That's fine. I'll just work with it. I can use the spiky ball to push the to easily get this invis tower triggered. Hopefully, okay. No, the Teslas have completely ruined that for me. That's fine. I think we still got this one under control very easily. Yeah. That's a done deal. Not much to talk about. A very standard approach to these styles of bases. I guess the only thing of importance was how I decided to deal with the CC. I just preferred making him invisible, and you'll note like it's a standard thing, like whether it's a queen charge or in this case like a warden charge. If I'm pulling like a damage CC when I'm dealing with a very tough defense like the monolith or a single inferno, you try to make sure that the CC comes to you a little bit more like delayed. So whether it be the enemy king or even the enemy CC, just that little trick of making your hero invisible and maybe giving them a rage just so that they can get the defense down before dealing with the CC. That's all you needed. And then I stopped paying attention to the warden. It was that free. It was just about the queen charge from there on, and as you see, we got it down pretty easily. So that's it. Let's just continue on with the momentum for today. Another invis, double invis style of base, very interesting to say the least. Okay. I think for this one, looks like the model is at the very top, so that's okay. Mm, right, I'm hoping I can just get an fireball over here, and then I can proceed to just first let me see if there's any Teslas. I want my warden to continue going down on the base over here. Okay, looks like there's no Teslas. That's good for me, and we got that perfectly down. Okay, great. Looks like he's actually gonna go up from over here. I have to be careful. Which is also still fine. It's not a problem. Don't get me wrong. Let's just funnel him so that he can continue to go up on the base over here. He'll deal with the clan castle in complete solidity. That's solidarity. What am I trying to say? I don't even know. Ignore what I just said. I have no clue what I just said. Anyways, distractions aside, yeah, I should be able to hopefully get this down. I'll rage him up just because of that one annoying balloon over there. Okay, great. That balloon is down. Yeah. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. I'll start the siege barracks from the bottom over here, and I'll funnel my queen to go towards the X-bows and the eagle artillery over there. I think warden should be fine, but let's just keep an eye on him for the time being, just to check if this is actually feasible for him. Great. After he gets a sweeper, then it's like super smooth sailing. I'm just worried about that one enemy king over there. Sometimes the warden ends up walking in the range of the enemy king, so that could be very troublesome. But looks like we're fine over here. Looks like we're fine for the time being. I'm just hoping he can go ahead and grab out. Actually, wait 1 second. Just to trigger that invis tower. I just wanted to do that, and then I can like help snipe it all off with the rocket spear later. That's all I really wanted to do. Everybody should be able to easily converge onto the town hall compartment, but I feel like the warden's gonna get pulled off of it maybe very soon. Okay, no, looks like we're fine over there, so nothing for me to really worry about. Yeah, great. Great. One rocket loon just to test for some traps. Looks like there aren't any, so I can just go ahead and sprinkle them all in at the top. Not that I probably didn't even need them. Either way, this is a done deal. Yeah. I just meant to say that the warden is going to deal with the clan castle alone in this area. I was just focused on trying to get the rest of the base down, but I think that's fairly obvious now. But overall, not bad at all. I just realized because of the angry jelly, the warden would end up going up over here, and that's why we had to get our queen to go from the bottom, and just to like easily funnel her in and provide a bit of support because these are X-bows over here. If it was something like scatter shots, multi archer towers, multi infernos that can pick off the wizards behind my tanks like the Pekkas and my king, I probably wouldn't have used the siege barracks, but yeah, that's just the reasoning for that, I guess. And overall, it's just something convenient to push the queen into the core and get that eagle out very early. Yeah, the spiky ball trick to get that Invis Tower triggered over here. That's just a nice trick I like to do. Like if my spiky ball was leveled up a bit more, I might even consider carrying extra earthquake spells. But I do this. I instead just pair up the rocket spear with the spiky ball for the second Invis Tower. Usually it works out very well. And yeah, you guys saw that. You guys saw that. It was just an entire compartment that we didn't have to worry about anymore, and our heroes just kept going on and giving us value all the way to the top of the base. Pretty simple, not much to it. Let's just move on to the next one. All right, not a bad base at all. How do I want to make this happen? Hmm. Like I have a few options for a fireball, but okay. Let me just pick the option which is not too pathetically greedy because there are ways to easily break that core with the help of a log launcher. So I was initially thinking of somehow getting a fireball to target the core somehow because of the invis tower, but I decided against it because I only have two invis spells. You can see it right over here, and what that means is I'm just gonna go for a simple fireball on the multi archer tower over here. That's what I'm hoping for, and that should allow me to go ahead and also grab out the clan castle and in general like this entire area. I'll just mark it out. So yeah, that looks fine. That looks fine for the time being. I'm just gonna wait for the scanner to go down. Even my angry jelly should wear off pretty soon. And I think this would be the next nearest building. So that's a solid fireball. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, there was a builder hut on the clan castle. Just notice the timing of how I try to deploy the earthquake right as I'm about to deploy my fireball. So that just allows me to really quickly get started. Anyways, I was talking about a solution for the entire core. So this is what I was thinking about. You can see it really quick. Let me just pay attention on my warden really just for like half a second to ensure that the enemy royal champion is not targeting him. Otherwise, that's going to be a huge problem for me. Okay, looks like Queen is going to go to ability pretty soon. I'll also rage up the warden because he is fighting two major defenses. So obviously we don't want that to be too much of a problem. Invis Tower is now going down. I don't have a Queen ability anymore. I have to be a little careful. Might as well also give an aggressive rage onto my queen and those yetis that end up coming out from there. So that should be also fine. Yeah, not much to it. I'll just give some rocket balloons to allow my queen to like sooner pass towards the town hall. I'm hoping. Yeah, I think we should be relatively fine. Either way, let me just do one thing. I don't think my queen is going to go there anytime soon. Might as well just get it done with the help of the rocket spear. Yeah. Oh, wow. Looks like my royal champion got caught up for a bit, but honestly not too much of a problem now. You can see it's already crushed. Yeah, not too much to it. It's very simple. If my queen had gone to the town hall area much sooner, I probably wouldn't have needed my royal champion at all on this one, but not much to it. You don't have to be very greedy with the fireball on your double hero charges. It is really that simple. And yeah, the event has started, so I will try to rack up those medals or okay, magical crystals. That's what they're calling them this time, so that I can try to experiment with the new hero equipment. But yeah, it'll take a few days for that because I'm not getting the event pass on this account. Or yeah, let's see. Let's just move on to the next one. Let's just move on to the next one. I think there's only like two more to go, and then we'll see how we've done at the end of the day. Alright, a bit of a correction. I realize I have three attacks left, and this is the third last one, not the second last one. So, alright, this is a decent base that we have in front of us. How do I want to deal with this one? Sweepers pointing left. Okay. Just because the sweepers are pointing left on this one, I'm gonna start way out over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna try to target the what do you call it? I'm gonna try to target the single inferno. That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm gonna have to be a little patient. Hopefully, me dealing with that enemy king is gonna wear off my jelly time a little bit better, because otherwise I'm gonna be in a bit of trouble if that doesn't happen soon enough. So hopefully it's just the warden statue and then we're done. Yeah, the jelly will wear off now, so I should be able to do something like this. Perfect. Can't get much better than that. Like look at the value we've gotten. It's literally Wow. Okay. That is a lot of value. Either way, I think I'm gonna have to start my queen from the bottom of the base. So let's get that going as well. And let me consider somehow punching my king through. I need to be careful because the warden is also going to be fighting the enemy queen. So it's more likely that he walks into her range. Okay, right on cue. So not too much for me to really deal with. Let me raise up the queen because she is for some reason taking the eagle artillery fire, which is fine, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. I have luckily raised her up just in time. Warden seems to be okay. Let's give the queen access to the core. Let's give the king access to um, the outskirts of the base over here. Hopefully I can make him follow through. I still have 2 rage spells, so this is not looking shabby at all. It's actually looking pretty good. Let me rage up both the queen as well as the warden. And then I can just save their abilities for later. Yeah, king is nicely tanking the monolith for a bit, so I don't have to worry for a teeny a bit amount of time. And if needed, I can spare my queen ability to help with this town hall area. But I think we should be good to go over here. Yeah, this is looking completely crushed as well. Not bad at all. That was very clean. So I don't think I needed the siege perks. I don't think that was the best choice. I think I should have gone for maybe like a drill or something, because like honestly the wizards got wasted on this one, and I just dropped it because I realized I had no other troops to funnel my king into the base. I just wanted something to quickly get the eagle artillery out. But yeah, I guess that's fine. I maybe a drill could have done a better job over here to have opened more walls for the king. But yeah, that's just a matter of me funneling soon enough. So I was just trying to clear out the entire left side in this little corner over here very quickly. That's the only reason I dropped the siege barracks. Otherwise, yeah, most of the base was dealt with either way. Just zoom out, keep an eye on both your warden and queen. This is one of the more difficult bases. Like the enemy warden could have easily, no, the enemy queen could have easily killed my own warden. So yeah, just small detail over there. I gotta be careful. Yeah, let's move on to the next two. Interesting spread on the base. Once again, just gotta figure out where I want my fireball, and from there it should be relatively smooth sailing, right? Mm, nice spread. Could be a little difficult. Okay, okay. I have an idea. I'm gonna aim for this air defense, and I'm gonna let a flame flinger take care of this area if my warden doesn't go there. So I think that should be fine. Great, he is going up on the base. So then that means I can hopefully get a flame finger to just go ahead and get rid of most of that area out. Great, it doesn't look like a damage CC either, so I don't have much to be worried about. I'm thinking I need to start my queen pretty soon to help with this ground expo over here. But other than that, I think it's looking okay. And I need to be careful of this single inferno. My warden could easily start taking heavy damage. Okay. How do I want to phase this out? I just need this bottom single. Okay, fine. Let me just get started before I definitely end up time failing. Great, warden is tackling the town hall without getting into the range of the single inferno. So that's like a huge benefit already. I'll rage up my queen. As soon as the air defense goes on, I will wall break into the wizard tower. That should give me some good access into that eagle. Okay, I think perfect time. Let me just try to get rid of some of those buildings on top of the base so that my warden can quickly get closer to that single inferno is what I'm hoping for. Just making the king invisible as well. And I think he should be in a position to get it right. Yeah, this is looking pretty solid. And now the flame flinger breaks and pulls my warden, probably. Probably. Either way, let me just get started. I think those yetis will be able to handle that monolith, no problem. Yeah. Those guys will end up pulling the yeti out over there. Or not? Oh wow, I didn't even notice. Okay, that's interesting. Either way, we should be fine. We should be fine. I'm not too concerned. I'll just drop a skeleton spell over there. My royal champion will take care of that. And I can easily just completely envelop this back end in rocket balloons and now the rocket spear itself. And yeah, that's a done deal. I guess spiky ball just for cleanup. Yeah, that's completely broken. Oh well. It's not too difficult. It's not too difficult, guys. It's just a little bit of multitasking. For the difficult parts, you can see what I'm trying to do. You just need to zoom out like this, and small tricks. Like I had the invis spells. Like my warden was attacking the enemy king over here, instead of attacking the single inferno. So I just made both him and the king invisible, and he quickly took out the single inferno. Those tricks with the wall breaks. Make sure those buildings have gone down before you try to wall break certain compartments. Otherwise, you'll end up wasting your wall breakers in areas that you didn't want them to be spent. Really small things like that, guys. That's all you need to focus on, and I can assure you, you can just keep smashing bases. So hopefully you guys keep picking up those tiny tricks because we're 7 for 7 today. Hopefully I don't mess up the last attack. Let's just see how it goes. Alright, last one, and we've got yet another double invis style of base. So, okay, this base is still not bad at all. This base can be a little challenging just because of this core that can hurt your heroes. So, let's try to do this a little smartly. I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'll just go for the X-bow and then let's see how it goes from there, right? Like obviously, okay, so yeah, I won't get a scatter shot, but that's fine. So I think now warden should go towards the scatter shot and then start continuing up towards the enemy royal champion, right? So let's just ensure that he stays funneled to stay in that area. So I'm guessing a trajectory like this, and then we can take it from there. Hopefully he manages to pull the clan castle without getting into too much of danger. So let's just see. No, I'm just waiting because I'm not sure where I need to be starting my queen, right? He's like so close to so much of danger, it's crazy. Okay, we have to be careful. Yeah, just as I expected. Let me do one thing. I'll try to pull it off to the side over here, and let me just rage him up. Oh, he is. He's gonna take that fire. Maybe. Okay. Great. Okay, that works out actually so perfectly. My God. So, just the same trick of trying to ensure that I can keep my warden alive. Looks like I'm gonna have to like deposit like most of my spells onto him. Maybe I can get these rocket balloons in there in time. Okay, that is actually so clutch. But I'll have to give him up now. Like, I don't think I can keep him alive there. But that's fine. I've gotten more than enough value from him. Let me just try to trigger this Invis Tower super quickly. Yeah, Queen is relatively safe for the time being as well, so I'm not all too concerned. Wall break. Okay, that works out well. Yeah, I just saved onto one rage so that my queen can continue to keep getting more and more value. That's about it. So I'll give her an aggressive rage out over there. I think that should be good. Spiky ball with the help of the log launcher should be able to clear a lot of those defenses. Uh, I need to get my rocket spear down very soon, otherwise I'm going to be in a bit of trouble. Clean up. Yeah, great. Okay, I managed to save my queen well in time. Yeah, that entire core is like just pain for my heroes, especially because I can't properly get my warden to go where I want him to. Maybe a trick I could have done is used some rocket balloons to ensure that my warden continues to go down the line over here. Like that would have been preferable for me. Um, Yeah, that's just, I guess, a small change I would have done to how I approach this base, but that's about it. I think not bad at all. That's a perfect day for today. Defense is also looking pretty good today somehow, so I'll definitely take that. But yeah, that's about it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.